There we go. Okay. And trying to hit the record button through my very thin wool fabric gloves. Thank you. Sometimes the screen sensors are able to detect it, other times not. So, trial and error. Alright. Now we're crossing in to the York District. Actually, no, sorry. Nope, never mind. We were already in a portion of York. I'm now in the central area of the district. Okay. I had to do some editing, literally, and export a portion of footage, literally whilst riding along the previous stretch of sidewalk. Okay, I'm gonna let the scooter individual pass. Right. So, something noteworthy, actually, regarding this area, I have been down to York frequently for the last few months because I have actually begun seeing on a 2-week basis a Jungian psychoanalyst. I initially found them through the Jungian Association of Ontario because I had actually tried to get in contact with administrators to see about maybe finding some form of partnership or apprenticeship with individuals in it, and trying to integrate my psychological concepts, but to no avail. And so I decided, for the sake of actually discussing my work with someone in the field and for my own therapeutic needs mentally, that I would actually enlist the help of a psychotherapist. And I found an individual who shares a lot of, me and them share a lot of common ground and a lot of philosophies. And I began attending appointments with them because they're based out of the York District. And yes, through spring and summer I would make, and going into fall, I would make my ventures down here on Wheeler all the way to their office space. And they were amazed about, and just to clarify, they are the individual who was amazed by my abilities of navigation through these streets. Without becoming the victim of an extreme collision or accidentally causing collision. So I've started seeing them, and they have been a phenomenal help. We began initially with doing dream analysis, which I'd only done on myself prior. Then moved on to discussing my dynamic with my family members, my journey to the north of Canada, my social observations, my writing work. I show them my diagrams and they make copies of them for themselves. They've taken thorough interest in them. And now we may start personality integration therapy soon for different characteristics of mine, which I'm very much looking forward to. They know of my wants to escape from the immediate westernized world. I told them about my desires to move to Central Asia, to Turkmenistan, and once they had never heard of actually never heard of the country prior, and when I told them about its incredibly fascinating, very unique, very bizarre societal structuring, its history, and all the sort, they went and did their own research on it, and they were, and after listening to what I had said about it, they were very flabbergasted. Okay. And bluer. Okay. Oh yes, I should mention, so I double-checked aerial images, and apparently, yes, so Dundas Street East, it's both in East York, and then it just continues, it turns into a separate road route or under a different name, carrying on under a different title, and then they retitle it Dundas Street East all the way in the city of Oshawa. But there is, Dundas Street West is actually down a ways, and it connects to Bloor over in the Etobicoke district. So, well, that's noteworthy. There you are again. Yeah, these individuals cause said militant conflicts. Do you actually believe that they are separated from it? They're either delusional or indoctrinated. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can upload a part of the footage I've gathered now, and then continue on, see how quickly that can be undertaken. Not, well, then I'll have to improvise some more. So, but we're getting closer to the city of Mississauga in, well, it's most likely going to be nightfall by the time we actually get to the municipal borders, but, well, yeah. Be a long ride back. Okay. The uploading process was a success, and I was able to free up some storage. I logged into a mega corporate bank branch's public Wi-Fi and did the works. Now I'm at River Street West and the Kingsway. I believe I've crossed over into Etobicoke, but, well, not entirely sure. I guess I will find out soon enough. Yeah, I was correct that we'd get at least close to municipal borders in Mississauga. A little past dusk. Okay. Oh. It's a interestingly designed church. Looks like it has Scots Highland worship influence. Okay. Alright. Well, in somewhere. You have to see where finances are at. Much more of the price I need to. Oh wow. Yeah, you. Oh, tremendously. Oh gosh, come on. Yeah. Okay, let's just get up a bit. Okay. Starting to drizzle. Precipitation quite a bit. The forecast, as false as their estimates typically are, they were calling for freezing rain all throughout the day. That didn't end up transpiring. Now, it might be changing for the western end of the GTA going into the night. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do about recording the rest of my ride. Let's just see where, if I have to call it quits, where that'll be. I'm really interested to know at this point. Dundas Street West. We meet at last. And just like that, the rain has subsided. Woohoo! Okay, come on, Wheeler. Let's go. So we are definitely in the Etobicoke district. Leave actually right by Pickering neighborhood. Or, well, actually, Pickering Station. I don't know if the neighborhood is directly called Pickering. For those of you who are in the area, you know what I mean. Okay. Whew. Yes. Those of you who don't know as well, Toronto is notorious for its very much dangerously placed towering development hydraulics, such as here, Kipling. All right, almost to Mississauga. Almost. Come on. Come on. Okay. 1 second. All right. Alright, so Blue is going to take us directly into the Dixie district of the city of Mississauga. From there, I'm going to follow it. Okay. Sorry. Follow it to the end, and then it'll connect me to the road route into downtown Mississauga. Now, I need to see about how my stamina is holding up. Again, recall running on 3 hours of sleep. I'm not. Earlier, before I had caffeine spike, I was. You go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead. You too. I was. The melatonin receptors were reacting a bit more, but after that, after the beverage and induced an uptick, well, the neurochemical that for awakeness that begins with an N, which I can't remember the name of, kicked in, and it's been holding out, but well, I know I'm going to need some hopefully adequate water intake at some point soon. It's currently 5:29 p.m. I mean, still not terrible. I was hoping to be headed back roughly around now, so okay, I'm 1 second. Alright, passing through a more affluent, extended, wealthy area. Tobacco. Okay. I really would like to see the municipal borders coming up very soon. Really would like to see that. Okay, I'm struggling to find dialogue to muster up here. Most of my emotional focus is psychophysiologically being directed towards my knee joints and my ankles. Come on. Yeah. The lens is going to be smudged for a bit. Well, one thing is for certain. Not a single damn person can throw the accusation at me that I sit around on my ass whilst I am unemployed. Nope, not hearing it from anyone. These videos, this, or whatever testament comes of this, will be evidence to that. While I'm jobless, I'm active. Okay. Moderate heighted skyscrapers in the far western portion of the district. I believe that is a good indication of reaching Toronto's city limits. We shall find out. I genuinely cannot tell if we've crossed the border. I seriously can't. Don't know this area of Bloor at all. I'm just gonna look for general indications, starting with, once I get across, the municipal transit terminals for what actual transit system they're indicating. Oh, yeah, is that my way? The privately overseen municipal company? I couldn't fully tell. Okay, well, this is the second bridgeway I've crossed in the western end. I know that obviously, there is a river route that divides Toronto and Mississauga. I'm just trying to figure out if we've actually made it across yet. Yeah! Ha ha ha! There we go! This whole time I was suspecting that was the major highway overpass. No, it's this puny thing. Welcome to Mississauga, Wheeler. I mean, you've already been here with me before, but now we're going further than the two of us have done together. Straight to the heart of downtown. Oh, damn, that feels great. Now check the storage, see what's happening with its capacity limit. But, well, yeah, we're in business for sure. And that was a major boost of adrenaline and serotonin. So many endorphins. That helped me wake up further. Yeah. Okay. And we are coming to it. There it is. Not too far off in the distance. Downtown Mississauga. Oh. Those two buildings there with, well, the identical towers that have the obnoxious neon rooftop terraces are the absolute condos. Just another geographic fact for those who don't live in Ontario or in Canada. Mississauga is the second biggest city in all of the province, next to Toronto, and fourth biggest cityscape in the entire country. I am real motivated now. Ooh. Okay, so my device is at half charge. Surprised that it's lasted this long without needing to be hooked up for repowering. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the mall complex called Square One Shopping Center, which is the largest in the entire GTA. I believe the largest, it's either the largest or the second largest in Ontario. There might be one that's bigger in Ottawa, possibly. Slightly bigger. I don't recall from my time being there. Okay. We get there because it's currently 6:11 p.m. And then just assess what I need to do. If I'm actually going to cycle all the way back via the northern cityscapes of Brampton, Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham, or if I'm going to put a stop to my cycling and find some other means back. I don't know. We've yet to see. Just gonna get a bit further, keep recording. Alright, okay. I am just ecstatic. This is another grand achievement that I'm really happy about, just having made it this far. And the finish line for traveling westbound is coming to a header. Yeah. And now, the real challenge will be what I decide to do after. Oh. Gotta weigh my options. And here we are. Here, Ontario Street. Heading right for the heart of the city. Thank you. Oh my. Oh, Wheeler. officially done it. Rode from one end of the GTA to the other in a day. In approximately let's see, 1:30, 2:30, 5:30, 6:30. In 8 hours. Obviously, that's including the stops for food consumption. Oh. This was something else. Alright. Where are you, square one? Come out wherever you're hiding from behind one of the many obnoxiously neo-American condominiums and office complexes. Where are you? Alright, well, I'll find you somewhere. I'm gonna do... Oh, I need to rest. Never knew you were a feature of the Absolute Duo's grounds, but I'm not surprised. Maybe you're new. And by new I mean you've been fastened there within the last 3 years. Okay, well, I'm right below you two. So, where is the mall complex? I believe you're right adjacent. Yes, of course. Excuse me. Do you know where Square One Shopping Center is? Square One Shopping Center. Do you know where it is? How to get to it from here?
That's where I'm trying to.
Oh, behind those buildings there?
That's where I'm trying to get there.
Oh, all right. Oh, thank you. Okay, never mind. I see you now. Yeah, they're correct. You're just a couple of blocks down. All right. Well, let's get on with it. Hey. It's definitely it's corruption. No, as always, they all have their own differential markings. What the fuck? Okay. I'm assuming an electrical fuse that was subterranean just blew itself. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake, you... Of course. Yeah. The Great White North was just taunting me with its ripple. Nice. For those of you who don't get it, it was the national flag. But anyway, it has its distinctions from Toronto. Particularly its more cubic architecture of the skyscrapers and more neon glowing lights. And there we go. Got it. Got to it. Okay, let's go around to the front entrance. You can find it. Hopefully I'm at proper face of the facility where I don't have to go the entire lengths around to get to it. Alright, starting to come down harder. There's an area that's been cordoned off by the police to avoid it. Alright. You go somewhere that isn't just to another level of the car garage. No, you don't. Oh, well, I can easily get up there, it seems. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Nearly didn't notice that curb. You gotta... Fit? No. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, Wheeler. There we go. Move your treads. There we go. Okay. Oh my. Yeah, it's getting quite hectic. Oh yeah. Whenever I get to exploring Mississauga, I'm going to have a whole entire section dedicated to discussing the literally atrocious architecture of the City Hall building. Because, oh my gosh, it is something else. You'll get a preview of it here. But, well, I'm not too concerned with it right now. Alright. Got 2 hours and 15 minutes till closure of the facilities. Let us plan out our next course of action.